That's what it's
You
for.
see what I do when I got the rock. I give it the platform to my friends, and I always have. Everyone's starving, a couple of people are fat. We're taking it back so everybody can eat. Movies, radio, books, everything. Fashion, everything. And when we have it, no one's gonna have a boss. Everyone's gonna be a boss.
Before we come up, man, it really started with nothing and I blessed niggas. I gave my life to this shit. Honestly, I put my everything online. If I was gonna die, I was gonna die. If I had to kill, I never get caught up in the internet shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'ma live my life how I live my life.
Thing like $1 million just was like the world. Even $100 million, some people that ain't the world, but to where we come from, it's like extreme wealth.
You gotta be able to compete, still sharp and still. You gotta get out there and you gotta earn your spot. It's not given.
I set example. That's what I do with my team. So whenever you see Rose coming, he speak highly of his team. If you a G or you a boss, you respect that.
Yeah, it's Mad Miles, also known as Fresh Ass Deuce. Welcome to Urban Kings and Queens podcast. Me and Crack been working all day. It's been a day, Crack. It's gonna be alright though, man. I got my bro in the building. Spring 11 shit. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Oh man, it's Tez from Cardiac Films. But that intro was fire as hell, man. It was very inspirational, man.
Appreciate that.
I'm gonna need you to send me just a snippet of that, and anytime that I got like writer's block or creative block, I'm gonna just play that shit, and I'm gonna jump in a whole different bag. That's how fire that shit is, though.
Hey, shout out to AP, shout out to my nigga Wolf. They like 17, 18 years old.
They put that together?
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta meet them.
That's cool, yeah, facts.
I gotta, hey, if they mind on that type of shit, I gotta meet them, man.
Yeah.
I gotta meet them young boys.
They young artists. Y'all can probably put some dope shit together, for sure.
Let's make it happen. I'm saying it live. Let's make it happen.
Y'all owe me a check. But no, shout out to Urban Kings and Queens, man. We here to give you your roses. Shout out to everybody that have pulled up on the show. Shout out to my dog Turtle. Shout out to Big Hurt. Shout out to Jumpman Bostic. Shout out to Roast Spit. We've been working. It's been a lot of people on here. If I missed y'all, my bad. I told you I'm having a day. So we gonna get to it, man. Cardiac Films.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all first of all, man. Y'all working.
Hey man, God is good. God is good, man. It's only God.
That's a fact. Always. 3rd Street.
Definitely, man. You know, that's where I'm from, man. I was repping that before I was repping Kappa, before I was repping Cardiac, hey, I was in diapers throwing up threes, man. I mean,
oh shit,
I've been there for like 30 years, man.
That's a bar right there.
Bang.
And that's facts, man.
Shout
I got a lot of love for my hood.
Shout out to the number streets, man. Shout out to my niggas on 12th.
Definitely.
Shout out to them Dark Side boys. What up?
Yeah.
In high school, we were just talking about none of our high schools is open.
Yeah, man. Went to Northern High, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right there on Woodward.
I went to McKenzie. My elementary, middle school, and high school was closed down.
Yeah, I was telling them before this, I said my elementary down. I went to elementary at Sanders on 12th.
Okay.
And then I was supposed to go to Hutchins on 12th, but my mama sent me to Detroit Edison Public Academy School.
Shout out to the mamas for saving us.
No, hey, at the time it wasn't no shout out though, man. I literally went I cried,
I already know you was pissed.
Hey, look, man, she took me out the hood, away from my friends.
Yeah.
I was hurt, man. Like I'll never forget. I had to wear a shirt and tie. I went to school that first day, came home and cried, and it was nothing.
Crazy because me and Turtle had the same conversation about. I had to go to a charter school. I had to leave Rudderman on Tireman. I'm from Joy Road. Shout out to y'all. And go to some charter school, and I was pissed all the way on 7 Mile.
Man,
niggas be hurt.
But look though, that was the best thing that could have happened for me at that
That's
age and at that time. You
we
know
was
what I'm saying?
pissed at the time. But
yeah.
Shout out to the mamas and grandparents for saving us and taking us out the situations, man.
But did the sweet part though. I did that, but then she let me go to my neighborhood high school, so it was all good. I was able to go meet some, perky students type shit.
Learn
you know
the
what I'm
game.
saying? And then I was able to go back to the hood for high school, man, and it was super dope.
Was filming a thing for you?
Nah,
in
man.
high school.
Crazy thing about it, man, filming was never a thing for me at a young age.
I seen a lot of throwback pictures.
Yeah. Now, I mean,
what was going on in high school?
in high school,
Who
man,
was you trying to be?
in all honesty, man, I was one of the cool kids, man. I know a lot of people come up here and say that I wasn't a ball player. You know what I'm saying? I ain't play sports because I was too small. I was always fresh in my own way. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them kids that learned the game early as far as like taking a little and making it look like a lot.
Yeah.
So I've been liking Jay-Z since middle school. So man, I was when Jay was changing outfits, I was changing. So we went from jerseys. Dog, hey man, I literally went from jerseys to button-ups, man.
Button-up shit.
I would never
crazy.
forget, man, when he dropped Change Clothes. And of course, you know the bar. Y'all niggas acting way too tough. Throw on the suit, get a tapered up. I swear to God, that whole summer, I went to TJ Maxx, man. I was at TJ Maxx. I was wherever they had button-ups at, bro. I literally had a closet full of button-ups, and I was matching them up with the Air Ones. I'm going to kill them every day off these.
And that's real shit because a lot of people don't give Jay the credit, I don't think, culture-wise, outside of rap.
Man, hey, man, Jay, to me, man, is, in all honesty, man, is like a big brother from afar.
Talk about
Even
it.
in some sense, like a father figure, in all honesty, man, like, I really grew up on Jay. Like, I hung off his every word, you know. And the crazy thing to it is, like, it's a parallel because on one side you have Jay, who's a hustler, and he talking about, you know, moving drugs. And then on this side, you know what I'm saying, I never was, like, into like a street dude or trying to, you know, move a bag. I had my moments in life where, you know,
We tried to make it work.
I tested out like in college, you know what I'm saying? I sold weed for probably like 2 years, and then before college, you know, I dipped and dabbed and tried to sell crack, you know.
Yeah.
So, but it was never my aim because, you know, Hove did that, so hopefully you don't got to go through that, you know.
And he was really saying, don't do that shit.
Yeah.
There's other ways to make this shit work.
Facts. So yeah, man, I've been, man. Jay been leading the way for a minute, man. So I like to think that I think like Hove, and anytime it's a chance, a time to, you know, do a business move, I like to always say, man, I got to put on my Jay-Z hat.
Crack, you know what's crazy, bro? For some odd way, man, Jay always pop up on every episode, don't he, bro?
The GOAT.
I swear to God, we get into a Jay-Z topic. Listen, all the time, bro. Who else was influencing at the time? Because a lot of us, I think people don't understand how much hip-hop and rap, that's what we really look to.
Man, so far as coming up wise, like far as when I was starting to understand myself as becoming a man from a teen or a boy, I mean, of course, Jay, I was influenced by music, period, man. From Jay-Z, honestly, man, to Usher, to T.I., to Juvenile, to Hot Boys. Like, I was in that era.
I was in that lane.
Like Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? I always put Jay before all of them musically, but out of everything, I think I took a little something from all of them, you know what I'm saying? So that was from that scale, from, you know, from afar. And then I think, man, just my neighborhood, man, I grew up in on the neighborhood. I grew up on the block, man, where it was a lot of love, you know. The crazy thing is, man, I was kicking it with my wife not too long ago, and I was telling her about like my living situation growing up, how I didn't know how crazy it was until I became an adult and we bought a home. Like, man, I grew up in the crib, man. We had at least, no exaggeration, probably 14, 18 people in the house.
Shit like that.
And that statement right there can go a long way.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of us are damaged.
Yeah.
Because of the way we grew up. It's a blessing because we're built to look back and be like, you know what, we got through this, we can get through everything. But it's really people that don't go through this shit.
No, it is. But that's the crazy part. So that's how I came up. It's like she always had her own room since a kid. But the part about it, though, I honestly don't look at it as damage, man. Because let me tell you how crazy it was. Like, the house next door was just like that. The house down the street was like facts. That. Right. So it was like one of them things, man. It was like, it was normal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it wasn't like,
I ain't saying it's damage for people. Look at us like we're damaged.
Yeah.
Because of the situation we grew up, but we don't look at it like that. And then that's why we feel blessed and we appreciate what we got later because we didn't came from this cloth. You know what I'm saying? And I look at the youth now, and I feel like they missing out on what we had.
Oh, man. Yeah, because you think about it, man. I said 14 to 18, so within that numbers, it's some cousins mixed in there, it's some brothers, it's some sisters, you know what I'm saying? So man, it's a house full of love. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of fighting. It's a whole lot of disagreeing. But it's also, at the end of the day, man, it's a whole lot of love. So I was blessed to be able to be around a whole lot of love. And then leave my front door, and everybody in the neighborhood had that same type of love. So I grew up off love, man.
And the hood was, like I said, my neighbor, like, they mama could give me a whooping.
Yeah,
My people
definitely.
across the street could pull up on me if I'm doing some bull. Like, that's
Definitely.
what it was. And there wasn't nobody tripping because the intentions was good.
Yeah,
Um,
different era.
Facts. Let's go to college.
Mm-hmm.
Is cardiac popping now?
Cardiac.
Or was like you trying to get yourself in this organization?
No, the crazy thing about it, man. So I'm gonna give you a little spiel before college, man, to make my story a little short. Man, straight after high school, man, I started working for Chrysler.
Me too. Oh,
Yeah. Hey, look, man,
that's a fact.
I was 17,
It was there.
18, dog.
I was at Ford, I think, though.
But I was team leader too, the youngest in the plant and the team leader.
Talk about it.
But I end up making like, $500 to $700 a week. You know what I'm saying? We talking about an 18-year-old boy making $500 to $700 a week. So the crazy thing at the time, man, just being a product of my environment, the first thing I went and did, got buff, got chain, got old school.
I think that's why we all cool with each other, bro. We all was in the same, like.
Yeah, the same era for sure.
Facts.
That's what you did. So, man, I did that, man. And honestly, after 2 years, I was caught up in the reception and the Big 3 crash. So
Yep.
I went from working there to not working nowhere. And it was a time in my life where I didn't know what I was going to do because I was like 20, 21, and I had just left from this dope job in a sense, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I can't go back to Foot Locker or McDonald's. So, man, I actually,
a
dog,
downgrade for sure.
I don't know if many people know, man, I was headed to the Navy, man. Had a recruiter and everything, bro. And crazy thing happened, man, that summer. I don't know if you know what Grow Detroit Youth is. It was their first year. And my friends from the neighborhood, they all went in and signed up for summer jobs, and they were supposed to be paying you or whatnot. And my pride wouldn't let me do it because everybody else was doing it. But eventually one of my friends talked me into it. I went down to sign up, and I ended up getting placed at Youthville, Detroit, and that's where I ended up running into my mentor, who was my boss at the time, and we got paid to make a documentary. And then from there,
That's dope.
man, I met my mentor after the program. The kids went back to school and college. The White House came down to our site. I was there hanging around, and they asked me what I was going to do. And I told them I was going to the Navy, and they was like, what? And then my mentor had me coming in this day, and we went over some jobs, and he was like, it looked like you had fun doing video this summer. You can go to school for that, and pointed back to his degree from Fair State. And we got up on it, man. That was 2009, October. Fair State accepted me in December. And man, January 2010.
That's crazy, bro. Because I feel like that's something that I probably missed out on in life. Like a lot of people had dog ass mentors that came out of nowhere.
Man, nowhere. Say, hey, to this day, man, it's crazy though. Like, I love my mentor to death, man. Like, cause he was that missing piece in my life.
Facts.
And he the reason why I was able to get to where I'm at today. And even now, it's crazy, bro. When I was even got into me and my wife, who was my fiance at the time when we was thinking about purchasing our first home, that idea spanned off of him. You know what I'm saying? So I always be able to check in with him anytime I need some advice on something.
And that's why a lot of people trying to get me out of the education field.
No way.
And I'm like, I don't even do this shit for the cheese.
Yeah.
It's very nerve-wracking. Don't get me, because of the politics in the system is
Right.
on. But that, for an example, is why they need us, though.
Yeah.
You never know what you'll do for a kid. And you in the age, we still kids
Yeah.
at 20, 21,
Very
22,
much.
23. You know what I'm saying? We need a lot of assistance at that time as well. So that's
But can you imagine that though, man? Could you imagine me not meeting my mentor?
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? Like where I would be at.
Because I was in the same situation. So when I left school, I left high school. My pops was a team leader at a contractor for Ford.
Right.
Got me in. I'm 17, like you said, and I'm making the same amount, probably more because I'm working them extra hours.
Yeah.
At first I wasn't fucking with it, but then I had to do a mandatory 12 a whole week, and I seen that check.
Oh man.
Nigga, I'm working in that bit. Then they like, damn, this is so now I'm traveling, and my uncle got killed, and we got caught on the job, and it like that's probably one of the worst stories of like outside my daughter shit. And after that, it was like I ain't even want to go to work no more.
Yeah.
But I was at a place where no money coming in either,
Yeah.
nigga. So like I always gotta shout my wife out, dog, because she was at state, and she like just come up here with me. And with my uncle getting killed, you know how that a lot of shit was going on in the neighborhoods about that. So I had to leave. So I wound up going up there, and one of my Iota frat brothers, he was a great mentor. Bro, that frat shit wasn't even a thing.
Yeah.
Like real shit, I was not going up there for that shit. I ain't know shit about none of that. But he was just, it wasn't even about the frat. It was what he was doing up there in Lansing. It was always shit that I wanted to do back at home.
Right.
And I knew I can do it back at home. I just learned from him.
Right.
So I feel that story. It kind of hit me a little different.
Yeah, man.
That shit's real shit.
Yeah, we'll be here all day crying. What they say, River Falls.
No, because it's like you really go through a lot of shit growing up.
Yeah.
And these situations change and say, like you said, man, my life could be completely different.
Oh, man, I couldn't imagine, man. I mean, to be honest, I always knew I was going to be something great.
Yeah.
But the only reason I knew I was going to be something great because my relationship with God.
Talk about it.
Like, I had a very strong relationship with God at a young age. Like, we had a church on my corner block, and all the kids used to go. You know, like, it was one of the fun things.
There, yeah.
But when everybody got up to age where they can decide, like, I'm not going to church. Like, I'm not walking down there. I was one of the only kids to still, walk that road every Sunday. And, man, I think just by sitting in the Word, the Word got it within me, and then that's what changed me.
And I talk to a lot of people because I see you and Danny still there.
Yeah.
That's y'all giving back.
Yeah.
And I don't think people
Every
understand
Sunday.
y'all not there just for y'all job titles.
No.
Y'all are receiving blessings and words, and this is a faith thing. But listen, we can, like I said,
Yeah, man.
we can get into that bag too. 'Cause a lot of people missing God though.
Yeah, definitely, man.
And you can tell and you can see it. Some people don't even want to hear it. But
I mean, to be honest, man, the times where I sit down and think about my life, because like I said, man, I grew up, and just because it was 14, 18 of us in the house, it was a lot more than us and in my family. Like my grandma had, I want to say 9 kids, and them 9 kids had kids, so I got a huge family.
Man, I can't even picture that now.
Oh, man.
The 9 kids, the 10 kids,
Yeah.
man.
So when I start, even like 'cause I have moments where I just sit back and reflect and wonder how, you know what I'm saying, wonder why, you know what I'm saying, and the only thing I can never come up with is God, man, because I still had that relationship at a very young age, and I know a lot of my peers didn't have that relationship.
That's a fact.
So I think that's what steered me in the direction I'm in today.
All right, Fair State.
Definitely. Oh, man, it was on and popping, man. So Fair State.
This is different.
So they got introduced to a different Tez, man. They got introduced to Rich Young Tez, 'cause like I said, I was leaving the city from making big money. I went there with buffs and chains, and I just was a little older than the average freshman. So and I had my way in the city with females before I went to college. So I'm like, oh, this is just another playing field for me. This is about to. It wasn't easy though, but that's a whole nother story. 'Cause in college you realize a lot of the lame dudes is the ones that really making a lot of more noise. So I learned that quick. I'm like, I want her, but she doing, huh? She don't see these chains, she don't see these buffs. But I had to switch gears. But no, man, I went up there, man. Like I said, the first year I was kind of like a loose cannon because I thought I was the shit, and yeah, I had to just more so humble myself a little bit, which was cool. Everybody needs some humbling.
Got called ghetto.
Yeah, all
that shit.
Yeah, but I think, man. So after I went there in 2010, and then of course what happened in 2011, man.
Yeah, great shit happened.
Yeah, I ended up joining a fraternity, man, which was the single-handedly best thing that happened to me besides my mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, bro, when I went to college, I was so geeked. At the time, one of my favorite movies was Stuff the Yard.
Because it was a big-ass impact for real.
Yeah.
Like, it really was. And to me, go ahead, bro, because it's different because it's like right now, I don't know how y'all feel. Like it ain't the same.
Yeah.
And although our old head said it ain't the same for us, but like it's a big-ass difference right now.
Yeah. And I ain't been involved to say. So I don't, to be honest, because I've been,
we don't know.
yeah, I've been working, man.
But I don't see shit either.
Yeah. they definitely ain't cut how we was cut that spring 11.
Man, so how was it like? How did you get into that though?
So honestly, man, true story. Like I said, I seen Stump the Yard, and I just thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But I seen the Kappas, man, and I couldn't stand them. You know what I'm saying? Because I think for me, like, it's happened a few times in my life where I meet somebody and I don't like them because they so much like me. You know, like these dudes was arrogant. They thought they was all that, but
I'm that shit too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck y'all think y'all is?
Right.
But it's crazy, man. I just like grew liking to the frat, man, and all I read was I think one thing, and it was like our founder was talking about like the dreamer, and I've always been big on dreaming. So from there, I got more in tune with it, and man, it became, you know,
and
the
that's
choice.
the crazy part. Like that's what I don't hear that from nobody no more. Like the real reason you join outside of some party shit, the network and the brotherhood, all those regular ass answers is you gotta find something in tune that's deeper that make you it means something to you.
Yeah.
So like it changed my life.
Yeah, definitely, man.
100%. Like, cause we men before.
Yeah.
And I always say it just makes us way better. It enhances our eyes. We just network and work different.
Yeah.
But we still from where we from.
Definitely, man.
And I feel like that's why we kind of kill shit too, though.
But I think that's the Detroit frat.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Detroit frats is like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I can pick a number of people that's not even in my frat. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy Nick Lavelle, you know, which is your frat, but niggas with that Detroit mentality and swag, and then they get into a fraternity. Somehow we take them to and take it to another level. So you know.
And it'd be funny because it's like people be saying that I ain't no nigga that be like, y'all, you ain't really from Detroit, but you know who was on the port, who jumped off the porch in Detroit.
Yeah, you can tell.
See off the grind. Like me and you met on some money shit.
Yeah.
Let's get this money. You know what I'm saying? And on campus, niggas, I don't know how our yard was trash as hell when it come to working with each other.
Yeah.
Niggas was not cool. Like I was always cool here, but for some niggas ain't fuck with us.
Yeah.
But like when I met you, I met Turtle. I'm like, damn, the campus ain't even like that. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, I met Dom, I met Von. Like, all right, this shit ain't even, niggas is really trying to make cheese.
Yeah.
This ain't even on no frat shit. This on some men, let's work. And we did, bro. Like, I think we met in 2012, and we've been working since.
Yeah, facts. And I think, like you said, the times was different back then too. Like, man, we did a lot of traveling, so it was like I would run into you probably, you know, every weekend because we was wherever we was popping at in that state, we was there. Like whether it was Grand Valley, Central,
bro,
Western.
Niggas be thinking we be lying for some reason when we be saying this shit. Like, bro, y'all wasn't driving. Nigga, I had a Focus. And all 7 of us was in that bitch of wherever the fuck we had to go.
Nigga, I didn't have a car. I can't even tell you how I was getting these places, dog. I didn't have a car, my nigga.
Niggas made it work, bro. Niggas was in different states.
Man.
Like Ohio, Chicago, Atlanta, like all that shit, bro. Like I was telling Turtle, nigga, I was buying shirts from Turtle at the first AGP I went to.
I remember.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how far that shit, and that shit was a minute ago.
I remember. Yeah.
Like, but yeah, niggas ain't us, bro. Shout out to 2011. Hey.
Yeah, probably the realest. Yeah.
You and Maine started?
Yep. So how Cardiac started. So originally, as y'all know, I'm a Kappa. So Cardiac originated from my Kappa name. And at first, crazy story, man.
Cool. That's how we got cool too.
Yeah.
I'm off the heart attack and you was Cardiac.
Yeah. Crazy shit. So I ended up, man, went to school, like I said, went to Ferris for video. And honestly, bro, jacked off, you know what I'm saying? Especially once I got in the frac, man, was just, my attention was all over the place. And make a long story short, man, when I really started buckling down towards the end before I dropped out, I was first originally, man. If you look at my first ever short film, Friend or Foe, it was I was called a Ted's First 48 films, because I just had this crazy idea that I was gonna get videos out within 48 hours. And then I don't know, man, I think one day I was just like, I'm gonna use Cardiac because I know nobody got this name, and I'm gonna put films at the end of it. So that's how that started, like 2012. And then, like you said, Turtle, our frat down in Western, them niggas was done. Turtle, if you know Turtle, you know. Like, Turtle just a different person, like, creatively. So they was doing shit on their yard that nobody was doing
That's a
elsewhere, like making movies and all that. So Turtle had a homeboy named Tremaine that was dope as hell with the videos, and Turtle came up with this bright idea to have us do a team together on a video. And I think it was on purpose. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't by mistake. I think Turtle seen it,
I
the
didn't even know
vision.
that.
Yeah, before me and Maine even seen the
That's
vision.
crazy.
He put us together for a video shoot, and from there, man, we just wound up shooting together. And it started off as a Tremaine Edwards in association with the Cardiac Films, or Cardiac Films association with Tremaine Edwards. And to be honest, man, our chemistry off bail was just like my creativity and his creativity. Man, it was a perfect match. And after a while, man, it wound up being so good that we was like, man, we might as well, join forces.
Niggas be pissed, dog, but like I always got to give Turtle his props.
Yeah.
Dog. Like that,
Turtle's a mastermind.
he is, bro.
A
And
mastermind.
you just telling me that just made it even more crazy. Like me and his episode last, like you got to watch that one. That
Yeah, I'ma
shit
watch
was
it for sure.
Crazy, bro. Like just tapping into everything that he do.
Yeah, Turtle's a mastermind, man.
Big influence in y'all frat.
Yeah, definitely.
He like
man.
an old head. And he
Definitely,
ain't-
man.
No,
No, definitely he's like an old
He
head,
like the
man.
old, he that nigga in y'all.
He's
shit.
well respected throughout our fraternity for sure.
Yeah. So, shout
But
out to
yeah,
Turtle,
man. So he linked that up, man. And then the crazy part about it, man, is what most people don't know, man. Me and Manning sat down and decided to join forces.
Mm-hmm.
And Tremaine was more so like, let's come up with a new name. Man, I was so, I was like, man, I'm rolling with Cardiac. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, it's my baby. Man, Tremaine, to this day, man, I got to give him props for being a real ass nigga. And just,
taking that to the chin.
yeah, not even take to the chin, but like, you know what, Tez, I'm going to roll with that. Like, fuck it. We going to roll with Cardiac. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was both at the time on the
Y'all
same,
y'all
like we was
shit.
peers.
Yeah.
And to be honest, man, Tremaine was better than me far as video wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause Tremaine is just a fucking beast.
No, he
like,
is.
he's
I was gonna get into that.
yeah,
shit,
he a
bro.
genius, man. So for him to be like, fuck it, Tez, I'm gonna roll with Cardiac. That's what we rolling, and we gonna play our position. That's what it was. And then from there, man, we end up like shortly after that getting the Dave's Loaf situation, and from there we was locked in.
And that was a big move, because I feel like a lot of people kind of change and switch up, and she really worked with y'all.
Yeah, but the crazy part about it, man, how that even began was my homegirl Joy was our manager.
Okay.
And Joy was she went to Ferris, and she pretty much, man, like, it's crazy, like an honorable Kappa Diamond. For real, but not in a sense though. But
No,
she
that's
just
real
fucked
shit.
with the
That's how it be.
cameras,
Yeah.
the Kappas that much, man. Like she like whatever we would need, she would always look out for us.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, that's still my baby. And she ended up, man, giving me that call and was like, can you be at such and such for this? And I came. Of course, I brought Maine, and we showed out. And from there, it was like, can y'all be such and such? And then before you know it, we on the road with it every weekend. So that's how that came about.
Africa, man. I'm sure I didn't fast forward or something, but I
man.
just know that was some shit that
Man.
I thought was probably the biggest shit I done seen one of my peers do.
Oh man, yeah, that again, man, was another Dave's Loaf situation, man. The crazy part about it, man, me and Dave didn't work together for probably
It
like
was a
3 or
minute.
4 months, if not 6 months, and I got that call. So it was like,
And she
damn.
done went out though. That was the thing. She was in the industry, right?
No, yeah, she was in the industry
That's what
when
I'm
we
saying.
got
So
with her.
she done seen other people, and
Yeah.
I'm sure she could have got somebody else.
So they actually, man, they sent me the call, and believe it or not, I rerouted it to Maine because even to this day, like, I know how good Maine is
Yeah.
as far as music videos. I would never step on my brother's toes as far as when it comes to music videos because I don't even want to fuck up our sauce and try to do a music video
No, that's real.
and it don't be the same quality as Maine shit. So I sent it to Maine. Maine was like, damn, I ain't got my passport, but we need this look for the company. You got to go, Tez. So Mike Brinkley, which is one of Dave's managers, he paired me up with this other dude from New York, which happened to be a Kappa too, which was crazy. So he pretty much still shot the music video. Me and him shot it together, and I did it like a behind the scenes, and you seen the vlog or whatnot.
Yeah.
But it was crazy, man. So I got there off that situation, man, and it was just, I don't know, it's an unreal situation. It's one of them things, man, in the moment, like when you on your ground, you just going full speed, so you never take time to even sit down and think like,
Bro, listen, I'm going soon.
Yeah, I
don't
gotta
know
go
how
back.
soon, but I just have to.
it was amazing though, man. Like
I'm
it's
trying to build a school out there.
Look, man, it's everything that our people say it is. As far
I
as
know it
like
is.
beautiful people over there, like the love was real. It was really westernized too, man. Like KFC and shit was in English. People talking in English.
Yeah.
It was real, man.
I feel like they don't want us to go over there.
No, they don't.
They definitely painted a picture of us like looking a certain way, and
Yeah.
it ain't that. Like, and then Akon then already solidified. Like, listen, I tell you, bro, on our regular podcast show, I say it all the time. Can you imagine us we packing up and we out?
Yeah. They don't want to see
Sports, entertainment, business, doctors, the culture, period, leaving the United States, and we going over there.
that. They won't
They
want to
gonna
see
come
that.
back with ships and try and bring us back over
Yeah.
to this bitch because
They
they
gonna
be
try slavery
miserable
all
as
over
fuck,
again.
Man, facts, bro. Because it's gonna be boring as hell over here, bro.
Definitely, man. We are the
We
United
are the
States of
United
America.
States. So y'all need to take our taxes off and get some shit in order, man.
Period.
Stop fucking trying to kill us. Not trying. Stop killing us too.
Yeah.
You can work with. Okay, so when did you notice like you wasn't a fan of the music shit or like?
To be honest, man, I wouldn't really say.
Because I remember I asked you.
Yeah, but it's kind of tough to say not a fan because honestly, behind
You love
closed doors,
music.
I love music.
I'm saying,
I listen to some of this trap shit every night. It depends on the day.
It's the vibe though.
But in all honesty, though, man, like far as like my whole thing was my image, man. Like what I wanted my image to be, what I put out to the world, as far as my art. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
It's like Picasso. You know what I'm saying? It's do you want to paint dicks and pussies or do you want to paint? You know what I'm saying?
Real
Like
art, yeah, no, I feel it. Yeah.
so I treat it like an art, you know what I'm saying? And 10 years from now, whenever I have kids, I want to be able to show my kids a video of mine and not have to be like, close your eyes, whatever that video may be. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a fast forward crazy. Who shot y'all wedding?
Man, I put a team together. So I got my intern that works with me like for the past 3 years. That his name Dave. He really dope, man. He's like a younger me, you know. And I had my guy Mike and CJ, you know, help shoot
Shout out
with
CJ
that.
Pros. Man.
Yeah.
You
But I
had
edited
me,
the
yeah.
course though.
I know you
Yeah, I
did.
edited the course though.
So weddings, big ass bag.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
What made you go into that?
Man, believe it or not, dog, crazy thing about it, man, I always been a hopeless romantic person, man.
Okay.
Like most people don't know that. Like my mama know that, my family know that.
Mhm.
Like I always been a hopeless romantic person.
I ain't gonna say I think that's big in the hood, but I know it is. Like
Yeah.
when you growing up, because we turn into a certain type when we get heart, but like when the female break our heart, like
Yeah.
y'all turn us into what the fuck we might turn into in our.
Yeah, it can even go left or right.
It can go, yeah, it can get bad, but we always grow up wanting a wife for real.
Definitely.
Like one person, and y'all women just be messing it up. I ain't gonna get there, but go ahead.
Yeah, man, I just think like naturally, man, and I'm a Pisces, man, so my
Okay.
sign got to do with all that love shit. But I don't know, it's just one of them things that I wound up shooting one wedding in 2016, and it was for a friend. You might know of Courtney
Yeah.
and Delta, and I shot her wedding, man. And would you believe that year, man, I probably did 6 weddings off just shooting her wedding.
Was it 6? Because you did ours in 16. It was early 16?
It was, yeah, I think it was 16. It was that one year where I exploded and did
It
everybody.
got to be 15.
It was probably 15.
It got to
then.
be because you did ours in 16.
No, you know what?
It was October 16. I mean, October 15.
In 2000, you got married 2000.
2016.
It was 16, bro. You know
That's
how I know?
crazy. Yep,
that's
it was.
You know why? That same year, that was the first time I shot a wedding. I shot that wedding in June, and then yours was one of them 6 to 7
remember.
weddings. I
Yeah.
even went to Mexico that year and shot
I
a
remember,
wedding.
yeah, I remember that. Because booking you was fucking ridiculous. Bro. like, you my dog, so we go make it. Well, I'm like, my shit ain't even near nobody else's yet. Like, I'm like, I don't want nobody else. Like, let's make it happen, bro.
Yeah, man. I shot that one wedding, man, and from there it was just like, I guess I came with my own style, which is crazy because a lot of people say that my wedding videos look more like music videos.
Yeah.
So,
All right, we go reverse back, but we got cool off the party shit.
yeah.
How was that experience for you? Cause I don't see it as much.
Well, as far as me in the club.
Not you, just period.
Oh,
Like how it used to
Like
be.
I was,
like we used to shoot movies
yeah.
in the club, and you don't really see that shit no more.
So man, I'll have to say one of the first persons to ever book me to do some shit is one of your frats. It's crazy, man. We making a whole lot of Kappa and Iota connections up here, man.
Facts.
We'll talk about that later. But my boy 50 Bars, man. 50, I knew 50 back from, when he was throwing parties up our way by Fair State. And man, 50 started booking me for the parties, man. And that's how I got my foot in the door back in the city, as far as like shooting stuff. And yeah, it was just, I was grinding. I was young and grinding, trying to get it whichever way I could.
We was doing the step shows.
Oh yeah, step shows. I forgot that. Y'all was bringing me
Stroll
up
off.
for everything, man. I appreciate y'all for that.
And cause you don't understand. I'll be getting a lot of niggas. Oh, you ain't booked me, bro. And it's just be like, it ain't it's the quality, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I don't mind paying a certain amount
yeah,
for. I'm getting the best quality
yeah.
out of everybody. Let's just be honest. How did you get that good though?
Man, to be honest, man, a whole lot
Because
of
again, my bad, but you've gotten way. But like this was 12, 13, 14.
yeah.
To the 16 is different. To now is way
Yeah.
better than then. Like
Man, honestly, man, a whole lot of long nights, bro. Even to this day, man, still long nights, man. I just put my head down, man. I remember, you know what I'm saying, feeling like I was at the bottom. Like I remember being angry. Every year they had them contests and they would be like, Super Ray was the best, or, and that's nothing against Super Ray.
No,
Like I
it's
got
not.
mad love, but he was at the top of the game when, you know what I'm saying, I was first coming out. So I just got tunnel vision, man. I always wanted to, not just do it, but be the best at it. And I knew that I had something in me that qualified me to be the best.
And I think that's something that we be into because I'm very competitive.
Yeah,
I don't show it. I don't. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It ain't. But I am.
yeah,
I don't like for people to be above me or even hear that somebody doing something better than me. Like, and that's what me and Turtle talk. Like, trying to stay in our own lane.
Yeah.
Stay out of the box and shit. And I'm pissed at you. My branded event. You was out of town, and I needed you for that. That was probably one of the best events I had.
Wow.
Bro. And I'm like, shit, I needed this nigga here today. But Black Panther,
yeah,
people was going crazy off the shit that we did. And again, I fuck with working with you because you don't tell me no
yeah,
to nothing that I want to do, no
Never.
ideas. And I tell you too, I still want you to be you and do your art.
yeah.
Um,
Which, let's lead us into the wedding video I did for you, which was crazy,
Man, listen, people was hoeing me at first.
Yeah, like you want to do your wedding video. I can't believe that I got the keys of wedding video. I think that solidified me as the GOAT right then and there.
And then when I say that shit went viral, bro, like my shit was going crazy. Because people, like I said, people was downplaying it. And I just want to shout my wife out too because a woman don't want that.
Yeah,
Let's be
facts.
real,
Let's
bro.
be real.
Like she don't.
Yeah.
She like what? You know what I'm saying? But she know how I am. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And like she like you always do. Like if you got it, make it happen. I'm like no, it's gonna be dope. Like he still
Yeah.
gonna get y'all scenes. Like, and I got it's a terrible story, but we was supposed to shoot early in the morning.
Yep, I remember. You got fucked up.
Listen, bro, I don't know who planned it, but they threw me a bachelor party the night before the wedding, bro. And when I say this shit was hangover, one of my groomsmen was in his car, sleep in the morning. My other groomsmen walked into the hotel. They gave him a free room. I woke up at my grandparents' house not even knowing how I got there, bro. And when I walked in the church in my hoop shorts. Ted's looking at me like, bro, what is you doing, bro? Hoop shorts and the tee. And when it was time, bro, I just felt like God just brought me up and like took everything away because I didn't think I was gonna make it, bro. That was probably the worst hangovers I ever had in my life.
That's crazy, dog. Cause like you said, you was on so much on your shit of what you wanted. We had a whole plan, and
It did not happen.
it didn't go as planned. But it's crazy
But
because
look what it
everything
did.
came out fire.
It did.
But
Like,
but that's what I do though, and it's crazy because man, I don't even know. I got my publishing some PR over there. I don't even know if I should say this shit though. But I'm gonna say it though. Like my wife tell me that people book me because they think I can make shit turn to gold.
oh no, you do. I don't even think people know where we was at. Like we
Yeah.
was legit we was in the hood.
Yeah.
I ain't no shade to the church, but the church is in the hood, and we were like in front of a gate behind, like near an alley.
Yeah.
And
But
it made it work.
But this disclaimer too, I'm not saying that to say your shit was,
No, I'm hip.
But what I'm saying is like just period, because the same thing too, I got a good heart. So a person to book me, and I do it off the love, even if I don't know them, because like man, I got a big heart. But of course, if they coming with a small budget, you can only imagine what the venue and everything else gonna be.
Listen, I say that not and that was the thing. Me and my wife did that on our own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the church, the dresses, the rings, all that. Like I couldn't even imagine my wedding. Nah, I'm not saying we the bit, but like our bag a little bigger for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely could have paid you more for the drone. Like all that shit, it could have been way better.
Yeah,
we made it work what we had.
But I wouldn't even. It's never the money.
Oh, no, it wasn't even that with us. No, we were straight. Like, but I get what you're saying though.
And that's the thing though, man. Like regardless, man, the difference between me, man, if it's a $10,000 budget or a $250 budget, I'm gonna still perform in the same way. Don't matter what the price is, and I think that's the difference with a lot of people. Man,
I tell people that, and I tell my young boys, my basketball players that too. I don't care if it's 2 people in the stands. I don't care if it's packed. You have to remember, you got to play the same every game.
Yeah.
Cause they get to chilling and want to shoot half court jumpers, bro. I cut up on them so crazy.
Mama mentality, you gotta have it at all times.
Let's talk. All right, let's get to it, man. LeBron won another ring.
Yeah.
Me and you was on the same page as always.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
All right, man. This is the first time publicly, man, and it's crazy. My little brother.
Don't do it.
Look, man, my little brother over there, he been a LeBron James fan since, man, he came in the league. In all honesty, man, I love Kobe to death. I still would never put LeBron above Kobe and Jordan because that's my era. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I lived through and seen. Mm-hmm. But, man, that man deserves everything he got this year because of when you think about it, man, there's never been another athlete to put the sacrifice they self and they image the way that he do for black people, man. Yeah. And for that alone, like I can't take nothing from him. You know what I'm saying?
And again, Facebook is a crazy place.
Yeah, it's just a troll, man. I like to troll sometimes, man. You know that's it.
But nobody never says LeBron is a bad person.
Yeah.
And I need y'all to stop. Like, hey, this is sports talk. We go talk when we go talk. And again, like he's number 3. I don't think number 3 is a bad number.
Number 3 is not a bad number. Not behind Kobe and Jordan. Like not at all.
And he might, if he stay longer and get some, he might. I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I don't even want to think about that. I love you, LeBron, but I just want you to stay at 4 rings.
And then, another thing, he pissed me off. Now you want Chris Paul. Like, come on, bro.
Hey, look, what I'm mad at.
That's going to piss me off because Kobe couldn't get him.
See, look, but this is what I'm mad too because LeBron, I like to see LeBron in my eyes as a real nigga because he put his homeboys on.
Oh, no, facts.
We were just talking before the show. He never cheated on his wife, or at least to our knowledge.
We don't know. Yeah.
He's the perfect idea of a black man in America. A successful man at
Family man.
But why he ain't let Melo come over there with them and get a ring,
listen,
man?
I said that because you got Jared Dudley got a fucking ring now.
He brought his boy J.R.
J.R. Smith.
So J.R. more of his boy than Carmelo?
No.
That's crazy.
Melo his man's way before J.R. And my thing is Melo was going to put up more points than J.R. did. J.R. ain't even getting the game.
Man, Melo would have hit that shot green miss the first time to close.
That is a big-ass fact.
Come on, man. Get Melo a ring, Brian, if that's really your man.
This was the year for it.
But he going to bring Chris Paul over there. He done got Wade a ring. You gotta get Chris Paul.
I don't think they don't like Melo for real, man.
Yeah,
it's some low key shit going on.
Now look,
Melo, go get some real niggas, bro.
I tell you this though, if Bron get Chris Paul or Melo a ring before he leave the door, he the GOAT.
I'll put him at. Oh shit,
he'll be the GOAT for that. If you put
I'll
your
put
man
him at 2.
But look though, I gotta go back to the shit we was listening to the beginning of the podcast. If you put your man's on, if I'm that's real shit.
No, facts. I'm disappointed in him though, man. Melo should have had a ring, man. I'm a huge Melo. I rock with both of them. Like him, Wade, they was it.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to see Melo get a ring. Because I feel like he would have deserved it too. Because Melo had a great year.
Yeah, Melo had a
and they was shitting on Melo.
I love a great comeback story, man. I love an underdog story, man. I feel like I've been the underdog for a long time. I'm still an underdog, like, cause that's my mindset. If I don't feel that way, then I'm gonna let these young cats come past me. So.
Man. And we can't.
Nah.
Because, like you said, when you bring it up, we not here to knock y'all, but we just know that our quality and shit better.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
It's crazy because
It's a big flex.
I asked you last night before like what we was gonna talk about.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy
I'm
because
mad because you a little I ain't dressed the part today, but go ahead, bro.
this a chill day.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Hey, it's a chill day. But I was sitting there and I was like, cause my wife be like, don't go on there and you better not embarrass us, you know, cause.
Oh, this the podcast.
Yeah.
This ain't the radio station.
But look, man, she be wanting me to be on point at all times, and
That's real though.
And I thank her for that because she definitely polished me up.
Oh no, mine's
somewhat.
gonna be pissed at me. I'ma just I need a team, man. I need a team. She gonna be pissed because she like, what you wearing? Like she always be on that shit, and I'm like, man, and it rained so crazy today, and that shit really threw me off. And I'm like, my glasses broke.
Yeah.
Got the Buffy issues. Shout out to them, man.
Oh man.
Cardi's got shit. The Cardi is all bad, man. It's
Hey,
all
look,
right,
man.
though,
I was coming from a birthday dinner, man. So just
y'all
give
was
him a
eating
pass.
good. Y'all was eating good, man. Hey, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, man. So I told her a couple of questions, man. She was in there asking me so, but I told
you
her
got a question for me, or she was?
no.
Just
She was
you
asking me questions
Oh, okay.
to like see how it's
no,
going.
this ain't that.
Yeah.
man, this ain't that. This is like again, we just here to acknowledge you. Like you know what I'm saying. This
Yeah.
ain't nothing to be pressured about. It's a great story. Definitely got to get Maine on here and a quick like I ain't know Maine like I know y'all.
Yeah.
I think I just met him this year through like Jo and John.
Right.
Shout out to Jo, got that food truck going. Proud of you, bro. He crazy with this shit.
No, Tremaine is different, man. See, the best way to word it is Tremaine is like Kanye and I'm like Jay-Z.
I can see that.
He's a crazy.
Cause that nigga crazy though.
Yeah, he crazy
That
too,
nigga-
man.
And we was talking like he flew all these, like he got all these niggas to come to Vegas. Like that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that was super dope, man.
That's some dope shit. How was
Yeah.
that experience, bro?
Yeah, it was so.
Cause that's something again.
So
We changing the game.
The cardiac experience when Tremaine had his birthday bash, I went out there with like 5 or 6 of my people, my older cousins, my homeboys, and you know what I'm saying. So we went to show love as a whole. The first night the party got shut down, so that was kind of crazy.
I think it is COVID shit.
No, it got
they
shut
was
down
just
because it
packed?
was just packed and it was an Airbnb. And then the next day, man, what was dope? He had a ATV thing, and we went, and that was probably the funnest shit of the whole
I
thing.
bet.
So it was pretty dope, man. It was
I ain't
good.
gonna lie, I wanted to go just for that.
Yeah, the ATV shit. I got to go back out there just for that. That shit was
No,
live through the
let's set it
mountains.
up. Me and Ty, we trying to go to Japan too.
Let me know, man.
We planning this dope ass Japan trip, bro. It's a lot of shit out there.
All you got to do is just hit me, man, in advance so
we
I
on
can.
some passport. I'm trying to get my stamps together on my shit, bro.
Hey, let me know so I can go ahead and clear the dates.
Facts. What I was about to say. So, what's next?
Man, in all honesty, man, what's next for me is more of my own solo projects.
Mm-hmm.
You know, more documentaries, more short films, things to put me in a position to where I know I can be and should be at, you know, because, like, honestly, everything you see from me now and the scene before, it was just the grind.
Yeah.
It was the grind, and it was me perfecting my craft, you know, like, I feel like I had to do all of this and be this one person because, as you know, like, I shot your wedding by myself.
Yeah.
Like,
facts.
like, I learned how to be, like, a one-man machine, like a one-man, you know, team, so to be able to get in the position to where when it's time for me to do the things I really want to do, if I don't have nobody that's going to follow me or be there to help, I can do it on my own. But, you know, we living in a day now that I got to move past that. You know what I'm saying? I got to open up more and allow more people in to be able to work
tough,
with me.
though, bro.
Yeah,
it's
definitely
so tough, man. And it's crazy because, like, us as a network, we kind of, I ain't going to say we struggling, but we at a hard place because, like, it's hard to trust somebody with your shit.
Yeah.
Because
Facts.
you know how you want it to be done.
Facts.
You know, and people, if you're not paying them,
Yeah,
and even then, they not go do it like how you need it to get done. So it's very hard, bro. Like we started as one show.
Yeah.
Then we was up to 10 shows. Now we back down because it's work at the end of the day. We make it look fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and going back to how you said how we grew up, people be thinking I got this cheese, bro.
Yeah.
This nigga brother say this shit all the time. Like, and I said, bro, I live check by check.
Right.
I just know how to make shit look good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make you know, I live my life.
Yeah.
And I tell people just because we having a good time don't mean it ain't a lot of work.
Facts.
It's a lot of work under this podcast shit, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, and that's real, man. I think that's too. I was talking to one of my peers that's also got a video company. Shout out to Good Boy, and he doing his thing, and he got a lot of churches for contracts, but he just bought it's crazy because he probably like 3 or 4 years younger than me, but nigga just bought a crazy ass crib too. Bought his wife a Benz coupe. So it was just like, I always try to, like you said, give people their roses. So we always check in, and I'm always like, I see you, bro. Proud of
That's
you.
a fact.
Yeah.
Hold on, we gotta stop real quick. So COVID hit us.
Yeah.
This is very off topic, y'all. We just bringing it back, but
yeah, which is, COVID was honestly, man, and I don't want nobody to take this to offense, but one of the single best things that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of I didn't lose no one, thank God for that.
That's good shit.
I had a couple of family members that got sick but made it through. But when I say it was good for me, man, like anybody that's a real entrepreneur and been really busting their ass for, like me, for the past 6 to some years, man, like for the whole world to stop and for me to really kind of get a little break, because I didn't even get a break because I was still working because some of my clients, like the Boys and Girls Club, was still out there on the front line putting that work in. So I was still documenting that, but on the back end, like a lot of other stuff stopped for me. Like it slowed down a lot of big bads for me, but man, it was just cool to be able to like really sit back and just chill for a second, man. And like
rest.
Yeah, I was able to really sit in the moment and really like look at everything that God has blessed me with and be thankful for it.
And that's why I talk about that too, because in the school system, like, I coach and teach. My wife coach and teach.
Yeah.
We just had a new baby. She was in daycare. She started daycare like 4 or 5 months. Mm-hmm. It's tough to, especially at this time, and then like I'm in my own bag outside. Yeah. She do hair outside. Like it's a crazy schedule.
Yeah, grinding.
This was a time we got together as a family. I seen my daughter take her first steps. I heard her say her first words. Like this stuff I might have missed.
Yeah.
You feel me? We have a relationship. Me and my wife, we cooking.
Yeah.
It was like some real family household shit that usually we don't have time for.
Yeah. And that's what they said, man. It was either gonna break families up or bring them apart, and bring them together.
Don't get it twisted. She got on my nerves.
It's the crazy part about it. We weren't married then, cause we were still. But man, it was great. Even though, cause she a frontline worker, she a pharmacist. So
shout out to her. Though,
yeah,
sure.
She was still on the front line, but we still was able to get some, a long time.
And it was like. The school shit was because we was the first to shut down.
Wow.
And me, I taught the podcast class, and we just did a video in here.
Yeah.
And
which was dope. I seen that.
Appreciate it, bro. Shout out to Finn. Shout out to Crack for that. We had so much shit planned after that, bro. We had school contractors. Like we had a lot of shit going, and it shut everything down the next week.
Wow.
And they was sick, bro. And that was probably like one of the toughest moments for me in the school systems, because like they work so hard for that.
Yeah.
And again, this is something new. No school, I know for a fact, no school has podcasting. Nobody. And they from Pontiac, bro.
Yeah.
They from these neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? So to see the transition for them being them to like talking and actually having a political thought on a topic.
Yeah.
Far as we was talking about Corona before it really hit.
Wow.
We was talking about Kobe. We was talking about all this stuff, and we seen it happen.
Yeah.
And they like, oh, we really shut down, y'all. Like, so we was doing a Zoom thing, but it just wasn't the same.
Yeah.
COVID was different, bro. A lot of business fields. Like I said, we was about to have something in every school system. Like,
I'm gonna blame the government for that too, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I never said this out loud. I'm gonna say it now, man. I feel like the president is first of all, he should have shut shit down. And if it wasn't for him, Kobe would still be here, cause the whole shit would have been shut down. He wouldn't have got on that helicopter. But then I'll be a hypocrite but then I'll be saying I don't believe that everything happened for a reason up under God.
And it's weird because I feel the same way, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like when Kobe died, a lot changed.
Yeah, I just miss Kobe.
Facts. Definitely wanted to see that Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely wanted to see that.
I want to see Gigi. That was gonna be amazing.
Oh my
Like
God.
she had the mama
That was
mentality
probably-
already.
Man, listen, and we used to watch it. Like again, we watch like once you get into like coaching the youth, you watch the youth, you watch everybody else, and I'm like, damn. And she shot up out of nowhere. I remember it's like she was short and she just got some height out of nowhere. I'm like, she about to be a monster, bro. That was tough.
Yeah.
We was doing the show actually when that happened. Like I remember my phone going crazy. We looking, I'm like, what? That was probably one of the most awkward shows we did, bro.
Yeah.
It took everything out of us, bro.
I couldn't believe it. I was just still there in shock, just the same way I was with Nipsey, man. Like,
Yeah.
no way. But I mean,
That was crazy too, though.
when you spiritual, man, you just know, man, God makes no mistakes.
Yeah.
And sometimes, man, like God will send a sign to the world for us to like wake up, you know.
But
And-
see, that's how crazy. Like, it's weird for people not like, you know. To me, I feel like they be disrespecting Kobe. Like I done seen people say he's like top 7, he the 17th player, and he not a top 10. But it was like he impacted the whole world, though.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't. Not the United States.
Yeah.
The whole world,
world.
bro. And the culture that he brought to the WNBA, they love him to death. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like people don't even know how hard he was working with them.
Yeah.
Got an Oscar. Like, stop playing with me, LeBron. Stop playing with me,
The
LeBron.
GOAT. Hey, I just seen a meme the other day say, man, till somebody kill somebody over some LeBrons, don't compare them
Oh my
to
God.
to,
People be taking it too
MJ.
far, though. I swear to God.
Little criminal activity.
I swear. But Jordan got the best shoes overall. Nobody
Yeah.
will ever chase that. I think Penny was probably the closest with the phones. I mean, Kyrie doing pretty well with the kids, but Jordan, come on, bro. Since 80,
Yeah.
what, 87, 88?
Yeah.
The first pair of Jordans came out, and they still
That's crazy, bro.
coming out with the same shoe.
That's crazy when you think about that.
It is.
I want that type of longevity in
Man,
business.
Kanye there.
Yeah.
I think Kanye there.
Yeah. I mean, it just the world now is just trendy, man. You know.
I ain't never been that, though.
Yeah. I have yet to get me a pair of Yeezys, and I ain't nothing against people that wear Yeezys,
No.
but I never follow trends.
I got a pair, but it's like they not even that comfortable for real.
Yeah.
They cool. Not they. I don't know. It's like a house shoe to me.
I tried them on. They looked fat on my feet. I'm like, I can't do it.
I
My
like what
swag.
I like. What I like.
Yeah. But I like Kanye though. I think he's doing some great things.
Let's do some top 5s real quick, and we go kind of wrap it up. Top 5 rappers.
Ooh, that's deep. Of course you know Hove is there. Tupac. It wouldn't be right if Biggie wasn't there. And then I'm gonna go.
This
Drake.
things always get tricky. Though. Drake. Okay.
Yeah, Drake is a beast. I got one last pick, man, and this is this one name, man. J. Cole.
What?
Yeah, got to. They're my top 5.
I just knew you was gonna say what he said over there for sure. No Wayne.
No way. I like Wayne though, but I
Okay.
mean, when you talking about like your top 5 is supposed to be your top 5.
No, that's your shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And Jay, of course, is the
You
GOAT.
said J. Cole.
Yeah, and J. Cole.
Okay.
J. Cole is probably like,
I ain't a J. Cole fan like that.
oh man, I got to put you hip to Jay, man.
Everybody be trying, bro. I just
Like-
can't. And everybody like, you love Jay-Z though. I don't even get the same.
I would literally pick you up and we'll ride around and just. I got one son that I want, like J. Cole, Wendell Payne. Listen to that for me
Oh, no,
tonight.
and the thing is, when I say that, I don't say like he. Of course, he is talented.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying. But I don't know, like when J. Cole came out, I was in my Meek and
Fair enough.
Nip bag.
Fair enough.
You
I was,
know-
but see, I always been the one that was in all of my bags because I was
I
in
know,
that.
facts.
I was in that same bag
Yeah.
because I don't know if you remember when Weston brought J. Cole to.
Yeah, y'all used to bring everybody
yeah.
out over that way for sure.
Yeah.
I felt like Nip was in Western.
No, Nick was at Ferris.
He was at Ferris.
We
I knew it
brought-
was something.
yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was something like that.
Give
I
us our
remember
props,
him.
man. That's my chapter, man. We brought him
Hey
in.
man, we had Big Sean at State, man. We all we all flexing. Did you fuck with the Big Sean last album he just dropped?
Of
Detroit
course.
too?
Yeah, I always fuck with Sean, man. Sean be speaking that real shit too.
Yeah, and he never changed.
Nah.
He ain't changing for nobody. Like,
Sean is who he is, man. Like, you know, of course, I done had been able to work with him throughout his foundation and stuff like that. And Sean is who he is, man. Sean is real, the real
And he
deal,
dope
man.
too.
Yeah, his mama is amazing. Like, she did an amazing job raising him.
Facts. The Cypher song. Who had the best verse?
Oh man, I listened to it, but I'm gonna say the best verse only because
To you.
yeah, that I can remember. I don't know, man. I think Royce killed it. I think Roy that I can remember.
That's why of course, like the
Yeah.
whole song changed.
Yeah, Royce.
Once he got, I said Big Sean snapped though.
Yeah, snap the shot. But I'm thinking we picking outside of
I,
shot.
that's
Yeah,
what
we
I
gotta
did
pick
too.
outside of shot.
But Royce definitely
Yeah, Royce is
bodied that bitch.
yeah
It's crazy.
different beast.
You fuck with Sada Baby?
Yeah, I honestly, I mean, I fuck with anybody from Detroit. Like, I'm rooting for everybody from Detroit. Is it something that I'm gonna listen to on the daily? Probably not, but I get in my moments where I get in my side of bad. You know what I'm saying?
Let's top 5 movies, man.
Top 5 movies. It's deep.
It ain't even gotta be just your shit. Cause I know I said it and I put Troy in my shit. Niggas like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so
Troy in my shit.
I'm going Belly, The Notebook, Brown Sugar.
I didn't expect Brown Sugar.
Yeah, Godfather. And
What's your Godfather though? The whole series?
yeah, can I just get all of them, especially 1 and 2.
Go ahead.
You gotta
'cause
give
two
me
my shit. Though.
Yeah,
Like,
you
two
gotta
is-
give me 1 and 2.
I fuck with 1, 2 though.
And what else I got?
Crack over there. Like, two was it. 2 was before his time, bro.
Yeah,
Could you imagine that now?
Crazy.
That's my question. You got one more.
I got one more. I'm gonna have to go Stump the Yard too, man. Crazy as it sounds.
It was a good movie though.
Yeah.
It ain't a BET movie like people think it is.
Yeah. See those are movies that played a factor in my life
In your
too.
life.
That changed, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Troy, man. Troy was just dope as shit to me,
Yeah.
bro. On some Greek shit.
My mama like all that type of shit, man.
My grandfather is big on that. So
Yeah,
I think
man.
that's something that me and him watched. I think that's why
Yeah.
it means so much to me, bro. So my question is, bro, because we got a lot of epic black films in the
Right.
90s. Why is it so hard to make a great one in this time of era with great cameras, great technology? Like, what's the problem?
I think because people try to do too much of what.
Do too hard?
Yeah, like they try too hard to be somebody they not. You know what I'm saying? The easiest way to make it and to do something is to do what you feel in your heart. And then you got a lot of people, like, you know what I'm saying, especially when you shop them at for Netflix and stuff like that. It's like, no, you should do it this way. And then people scared. You know, back in the day, like, we would talk about sensitive topics.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying?
People
But now
don't
you
wanna-
got to be like,
Careful a little bit.
and honestly, man, if you ain't throwing no kind of let's just be honest, gay stuff in your movie
They
or
really
short
don't
film,
wanna
it
push
ain't.
it for
You know
real.
what I'm saying? They
That's
ain't pushing
crazy.
it. Cause think about it, everything have and that's not to say anything. I'm not.
You watch Power?
Yeah, I watched the first Power. I watched the new Power.
So the last one, it was just like an episode full of that shit, like full of
Yeah.
gay shit. And I'm just like, what is this about? It's the point. I get what you wanted to put, but it was
Yeah.
like crazy. And I'm just like, all right.
You
bro.
talking about the new Power?
the new one with Tariq?
Yeah,
shit.
I started watching Power.
But no, because I always ask, like, you know, a lot of movies is revamped and redid, but we got stuff like Belly, Boys in the Hood. That's not the best quality movie.
Yeah,
But they are classics.
yeah,
But we struggle right now to make something that great. And these are new actors: DMX, Ice Cube, Cuba
Yeah.
Gooding Jr. Is it the talent?
No, I don't believe it's the time. I believe it's the storyline.
Okay.
It's always the storyline. You know what gets you hooked to your favorite movie? It's the
Nah,
storyline.
definitely.
You know, and
And
like I
it's the
said,
acting too. But I don't think people give. I think it's definitely politics and the popular thing, because I think it's a lot of talent out here that's not even getting an opportunity too.
right. I mean, you can't even think of what's the last
I can't.
good movie that you seen.
Shit.
Yeah,
Especially if we talking about like what we talking about. Like, I can't even think of one.
yeah. It's
Any-
real.
Crack, what's the last black film that was really good? No knock to Tyler Perry, but you got this amazing studio. What's up, man?
I like what's her name though. On the photography,
Who that?
the movie. Lisa Ray. Is that her name? Issa Rae?
Issa Rae. Okay, yeah.
The photograph.
I mean, no,
the
she's good though.
Yeah.
Like, she's actually dope. Like,
Yeah, I like the
no,
photograph.
facts. Shout
That
out
was
to her
dope.
for sure. Yeah. What do you want to do though? Like outside of this, like what's next? Like for your life, outside of film. No, let's talk about this wedding, man.
I mean, what about the wedding?
How was it? You did some bossy ass shit. First of all, the card, like.
Hey man.
How long did it take for you to think of this shit and plan? Because you've been filming everybody wedding, so it's like, all right,
Right. So the crazy thing about it, I cannot take the blame for that. It's my wife.
Okay.
Yeah. What people don't know.
She got the car? That car was her?
Yeah, that was all her I did. What people don't know is she's really the more creative person in the house.
That's crazy.
Like people look at me as
because they know.
Yeah, as a videographer and I do creative
so
shit.
Quiet, bro.
Yeah, she.
That's what's up. Though.
Yeah, man. Like y'all don't even know. I've been trying to get her to get out that shell, man, because she got so much hidden talent. Like if you come over to our crib, like
we gonna get her on here.
The way that she's decorate the crib and just like her whole way of doing stuff.
You got a woman, bro.
Yeah, thank God.
You got
for
a
that.
woman. Like let's be real.
Yeah,
it's a lot of men that's missing, and it's a lot of women missing in the world for real.
Yeah. So a lot of that, man, was our ideas, but mostly hers, like her layout, because she did a lot of hands-on stuff too. Like she made a lot of that stuff for the wedding as well. Yeah. And as a man, financially, I just did what I had to do.
Talk that shit.
Yeah.
So who are you tied to right now? Can you talk about that? Because I didn't even know you was with the Boys and Girls Club still.
Yeah, so man, I do a lot of work with the Boys and Girls Club. That's good. I do a lot of work with like a lot of nonprofits, like strategic community partners. They located on 6 Mile in Wyoming. And I got a lot of different like corporate clients.
You probably can help me with some shit because we are now officially a nonprofit organization.
Yeah.
So we trying to, like I said, I'm trying to build because like my kids was learning how to do this shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like they can really get in their bag with it.
Yeah, I definitely can link you with the right people or get you in the right doors for sure.
Shout out to the Tap In podcast, man. We gonna get back to it. Schools don't want to fund us, man. Right now, it's crazy.
We could talk offline of some things we can do.
What's in your closet, man? What you like to shop and wear? That's what everybody. Is it the same?
Hey, look, the crazy part is, man, I really not one of them shopping dudes like I used to be, man.
Like that shit is over with, bro.
Today I'm rocking black owned Ladon. Shout out to my little bro, man, Ladon, rocking his. And then I think the key to dressing for me is getting some like some H&M pants, and then I matched it with the Ferragamo. So I think if your shoe game is like
always that.
Yeah, you get your shoe game right. So I'll probably go high end on the shoes, and then I'ma always go low end on the clothes like H&M.
Especially the jeans and pants.
Yeah, man. And it's just about I mean it helps for me to be able to match it with, of course, jewelry and shit like that. And
then we got the bus on.
Yeah.
First thing you said is you had buses before this pandemic.
Yeah. It was the time I wasn't rocking them. I just went and recently got these for the wedding.
Okay.
I got the woods at the crib.
No, me and Turtle had to break down the Cartier culture for everybody because everybody think that all Cardis are busts, so we kind of had to.
No, Turtle. Actually, he doing his Turtle jewelry. He a jeweler now.
Oh no, we had all that shit on the table here.
Yeah, so Ashley, man, went through Turtle and he went to a Cartier dealer and got these white busts for me. Yeah. So.
Yeah, shout out to Turtle, man.
Well, yeah, rocking a little gold Prezi today too.
Oh shit! Hold on now, wait a minute.
Yeah, just a little. My wife Ashley gifted me with this at the wedding.
Nigga cutting up Chantel, listen, I ain't got shit to do with this. I don't know why you trying to shit on you right now, because ain't shit on my wrist. Shout out to you. But no, damn, you just fucked me up with that shit.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy, man. You gonna keep it playing?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this playing. I still got I bought myself a two-tone one, so I got I got it two-tone.
I ain't know that.
Down. Yeah.
Oh shit, y'all get money, man.
No, we not, man. We just working hard, man.
No, that's a fact.
Got a mortgage, man. I got mortgage now, man. So I gotta play it safe.
It's a different bag. That's why hopefully I'll be there next year. I'm gonna make it work though.
Yeah, man. It's an amazing thing. Like this. Like I tell people when we was talking. I was telling you before the podcast started. He was asking how marriage is. I mean, marriage under God, what I'm saying? Of course, you got that part of it. But for me, man, me and my wife, we've been living together for 2 years now. Mm-hmm. And this is like a year and a half of being in our home. So to me, man, our mortgage was, mean more than that piece of that license, you know what I'm saying, that marriage license.
Yeah, and I think I do want to tell people like it's more to this wedding shit.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Like you said, like you slowly. Y'all might did it faster than us though, but no, you take your time and you build your life for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think people understand that because you don't have to worry about a home no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all in your careers, you started a brand, you started a career. Like this is life to where your kids can grow up and it's theirs.
Yeah. And that's the main thing too. Like, if I'm gonna speak on the jury and all that stuff, man, one of the main reasons why I got it and I'm still rocking it even in my early 30s, is because, man, I want to be able to connect to the kids because honestly, man, our kids, they see these rappers and they see these ball players and they have Rolexes, chains, and busts, and they think that's the only means to be able to get that stuff is by rapping, drug dealing, and stuff like that. So I just want to be an example to, like, if you work hard, bust your ass, you can get whatever you want without having to do other things to get it, you know.
The way me and my LB do it, shout out to Kyle, bro. We in the school on the Fridays killing them.
Yeah.
They just swore we just selling drugs.
Yeah.
You feel me? Hey, Burns, no. We here with y'all every day, all day.
Yeah.
I don't leave here till 8 o'clock at night after practice.
Yeah.
Like,
they need to see that.
Yeah, so, and that's a great point, though, because, and then, like, even with Kyle, like, he called up Miles, though. We do the little homecoming. We bring Sada and everybody out. We done brought All-Star JR.
Yeah.
And again, to us, we all grew up and we all in the same shit. So, but they look at that like, damn, y'all know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they see that, now they respect, you know what I'm saying? It ain't hard to touch them or like, yo, chill out, listen. They tapped in, you know what I'm saying? So
that's what it is, man.
That's a big part, though, for sure.
You got to meet the youth where they at. Man. You can't be trying to pull them here, but you got to go exactly where they at. You know what I'm saying? Get into their circles, get into their mind, and try to, you know, and work your way out that way.
And I be trying to tell her, like, I don't think the artists understand that, though.
No.
And it's weird, bro, because I'm like, y'all don't understand how much power y'all got.
No.
I'm not saying be this perfect role model, but, like, y'all, the kids listen to y'all shit all day, every day.
Yeah. They just.
Y'all got to show the kids more love than what y'all be doing.
That's a different story, and on that note, it's time for me to get in my bag and do what I got to do to play my part. You know, because I always said I'm not gonna complain about nothing that I ain't making no change on. So
no, that's a fact. It be tough. Niggas be tired though.
Yeah, it's a lot, man.
It's a hectic schedule,
man. I swear, man, I done probably had a shoot or two every day since I came back from my wedding vacation.
Man, we got a long day tomorrow. I'm working on a doc. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to say that. Yeah, we working on a documentary though, man. 90s documentary, some short.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just keep us going, bro. But we go sign out. I want to do a part 2 though. I got to pull up on y'all at the crib.
Yeah, man, come through, man. You know I got the whole bar down there, man.
Oh, yeah, we can drop. I'll bring a bottle and then I'll drink whatever y'all got.
Yeah, man. Whatever. Hey,
blow some hookah.
You know it, man. You know that's how I get down at the spot,
vibe,
man.
You already know. That's why I said. Listen, we working on that shit right now.
But you gotta come through even offline, man. Before we do that, man. I gotta get
you. Already know that.
It's crazy because Turtle even said that, like, damn, you ain't. I'm like, man, I be working, bro.
We do though.
But when I'm at the crib, man, I be wind down, and then it's just sometimes you'll catch me turned up a little bit with my peoples.
We didn't. No, we never did. It's always work.
Yeah, it's
always work, man. But no, we for sure go do that.
You see what I do?
I'll bring the wife through.
Yeah, definitely, man.
You know what I'm saying? We'll kick it, set some shit up. That's my dog Crack too, man. He just started with this shit. We gotta start working together.
Yeah, man. You know, man, anytime you need me, I mean, I'm gonna call away if I'm available. I got you.
Always, I do want to say that. You and Turtle always been like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if I ever needed anything, y'all pull up. Hold on, I'm gonna cut this shit off real quick because it's some real shit. Michigan made.
Yeah.
Everyone I needed, you did the shit. The stroll lost the set. Like, it was a point where you wasn't even going through 50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even no issues. Turtle, it was the same way. If I needed a jacket, a shirt, some shit for my whip.
Yeah.
This nigga drawing up my house right now. Like, it'd be a lot of real shit. And it'd be a lot of people that be ducking and dodging, and y'all never did that shit with me, bro. So I appreciate y'all for that shit, for real.
You see what I do when
definitely.
And y'all pulled up on this shit.
No always, man. Hey, with no problem.
Hey, man, shout out to the sponsors, man. Hey, Crack, I actually got a lot of sponsors now, bro. I do, bro. So I'ma send you all the logos and shit.
No one's
We
gonna
gonna put the
have a
cardiac
rose.
shit on
Every
this
year's gonna
bitch.
be a
Definitely put the cardiac on there.
And we go get some shit popping, man. Wait till 2000. What is this? 2021 gonna be crazy. I'm tired, dog. I'm tired, bro.
Appreciate you for having me too, bro.
You know we here. We gotta do some shit next year, though, bro.
Tap into them social medias too, Cardiac Films.
Talk about
World,
it.
even $100 million. Some
Especially if y'all need any type of video photography work.
It's like
Still sharp and
Yeah, cause we got 2
You
classics.
gotta earn your spot. It's
I
not
need to
given.
come.
We need some shit.
That's what I do with my team.
I need to come to
So
one.
whenever you see
Right.
Rose come and he speak highly of his team, if you a G, you a boss, you respect it.
All right, y'all. This is Mad Miles, also known as Fresh Ass Deuce, and you just got done watching Urban Kings and Queens podcast. Cardiac Films is in the building. Oh shit! Look at Crack. I'm fucking up Crack. Edit this shit later, bro. We go get Maine on this bitch for part 2. We going to Ted's crib for part 3. Me, Turtle, and Stan, we got some shit going, bro. We dropping the Players Ball. And I seen what's the rapper name? 21 Savage. He just had one, bro, and they shit was fire as hell.
Shit was fire as hell. Got to do it for the city.
Man,
I'm coming
yeah,
through.
listen, the city,
Afro and
come on,
everything.
dawg. City culture different. We gonna have big ass furs on,
Detroit,
clothes,
please.
cars, Detroit Gators, and all
I'm
that
coming
shit.
Gators for sure.
We'll see y'all next year, man, and we out.